attention to the screens, we have a video that we want to show you about our journey that we've been on and where we're going. So if you'd put your attention to the screens, please.
We got to stay focused. We got to be a church that stays focused to the hurt, to the need, to the world. We got to stay focused. We're not just going to have a pretty building with it packed out in 2 services and say, oh, we got a big church, but it's about reaching people. Every one of you ought to understand the calling of God, who we are, what we're called to do, who we're called to be. We're called to be the light in the midst of darkness.
God wants me to tell you that he's lifting you up. He is lifting you up. He's going to lift you up from all the circumstances. He's going to lift you up from all the things that the enemy throws at you and the enemy wants to throw at you. And what God's doing is just lifting you up so you'll be able to walk right over those things. You'll be able to walk right over the circumstances. You'll be able to walk over all the trials. You'll be able to declare that God has lifted your ministry up, and God is going to bless your ministry. God's going to anoint your ministry. God's going to give you the finances that you need. God is going to give you the men that you need. God's going to give you the women you need. God's going to move you from one place to another place.
That's when we became Ascending Church, right?
Yeah, Pastor Cisco and Michelle, he wasn't a pastor yet. Cisco and Michelle came in Imperial, but then in Milton, we also, and many came like Pastor Ray got saved there, who's now pastoring in North Hollywood. Crystal, his wife, she had graduated the women's home. We also had Renee and Nora come, and also who's Pastor Rob Chavez and Kim, who we later sent out to Long Beach.
And Pastor Mo and Liz, they're the first English-speaking church in all of Mexico. They're in Libertad, Tijuana. Also Pastor Ryan and Brittany, they were sent from our church to be part of the pastoral team right there in Third Wave Hollywood, and many others also.
The church was exploding. We had double services. We were going to go to 3 services, and we were evangelizing, reaching people.
Though you like your place, God's going to move you from that place. And God is going to take you to a better place. And once God takes you to that better place, then he's going to move you again and take you to a better place. God's going to do that in the spirit, and he's going to do that in the physical.
That's what he's done. And it was there that Greenleaf came, remember?
Greenleaf came.
I'm standing here in front of the building right here in Whittier, and it's just tremendous when you look at it. What a difference from where you are right now. And I know that as we look at that building actually indicates and it signifies faith, because that's exactly what it takes. That's exactly what it took to be able to have faith, to be able to overcome and get the approval of the city. And now it takes faith not only to be in the building, but also to fix up the building and get it prepared for the services that you're going to be having. You know, one of the most important things that I've learned as far as being in the ministry and in my life, my spiritual life, is the faith factor. If we're going to be successful with things of God, then we need to be able to have faith. If God has something big for the ministry of Pastor Joe and Doreen, then you are included. And the same way he's developing him and developing his faith, he's also developing your faith. I have news for you. We're on a journey to get from this building to the new building.
So you see,